everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I created this makeup look right here. This is an Indian wedding guest makeup tutorial for beginners. Yes, you can create this look with just using 7 or 8 products. You heard it right, you don't need a lot of products to create this look. The focus is on the eyes. I've gone for a very olive green kind of a smoky eye, and I did keep the lipstick somewhat bright because I don't like to wear neutral lipsticks for any occasion. So you will see all the products that I used in the video, and I've also linked the products that I've used in the description box. If you want to know how you can recreate this look, then please continue watching. Let's start with primer. First I'm going to apply the Becca Backlit Priming Filter for the entire face, and just for the T-zone I'm going to apply the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser Primer. So while we wait for the primer to sink into our skin, let's just finish our eyebrows. I almost dropped it. Let's just finish our eyebrows, and for that I'm going to take my Miss Claire eyebrow pencil. Next for foundation, I'm going to take my Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. This has such a beautiful finish. This is medium to full coverage. You can build your foundation with this one. And I'm going to use a beauty blender this time and not a brush. Generally, I don't use a brush, but for special occasions, brush is something that will help you in getting a faster application, and also the finish will be much higher. But somehow I prefer a beauty blender over a brush any day. So if you can match yourself with this foundation, then it's an amazing foundation that you can get. But for some reason it is above 1,000 rupees in India, but if you can find it on discount, then nothing like that. I've taken about 1.5 pumps of the foundation. I generally take 1 pump, but I don't think I'll be using concealer today, so I've gone in with another half a pump. And instead of dotting it all over my face like I generally do, I'm going to directly take it with my beauty blender and apply it all over my face. So once the foundation is completely blended out, the next step is something that I have been doing lately. That is to take a makeup setting spray and just spritz it all over the face. This not only takes away any extra foundation that you have, but also sets the foundation in place, and it will not move for hours and hours. I did say earlier that I might not use a concealer, but I'm going to take my LA Girl concealer and apply it just under my eyes, just on the inner corner, not anywhere else. As you saw, I do have some breakouts here and over here. I don't care about it. It's okay if your skin has breakouts, and you don't have to have a complete flawless base. But if you're someone who wants a very flawless base and you don't want your pimples to peek through, you can apply some concealer on them, or before your foundation you can go ahead and apply a green corrector on your pimples, and then go with your concealer and then with your foundation. Number 1, it is a very long process which I don't like. Number 2, I'm completely okay with some acne here and there showing out. Before setting my concealer and foundation with a loose powder, I'm going to finish my eye makeup first, because if there's any fallout I can just wipe them off and then set my foundation in place. So as usual, I'll finish my one eye and I'll be right back. I'm going to pick that color and apply it first on my crease. Yes, it's a very light shade, but I'm going to build the color up slowly. I'm going to pick the dark plum shade with a even denser brush than the previous one and intensify my crease with that. I'm going to take another brush that can pack in a lot more colors and take those two dark brown shades and apply it just on the outer corner till the center of my eyelids. I'm going to take a tiny brush, but it is still dense, and I'm going to pick out that black color and apply it just on my outer corner to give it some smokiness. I'm going to pick out that olive green shade with a brush first and apply it on my lids, and then take it with my fingers to intensify the shade. Take my big powder brush and then just sweep any fallout that is falling on my cheeks. And let's continue with the base makeup. I'm going to take my Becca Hydra Mist Loose Powder and set my concealer in place. I'm going to skip a bronzer and a contour and directly go with the blush, and for that I'm going to face palette and I'm going to use the blush that comes in it. Next for highlighter, I'm going to take the same highlighter that comes in this palette. I do have my Champagne Pop, but I don't want such a blinding highlighter. Like when you're the wedding guest, you want to glow, but you don't want to glow as much as the bride. So I'm going to take this highlighter, which is very good. It is subtle and you can build it up if you want to. And I just love the undertones of the highlighter. It's not too golden, it's not too silver, it's just perfect. I'm going to take my setting spray again and use it on my face, but not directly. I used to do that earlier, but my friend Akriti suggested another method where I split some on my beauty blender and then apply it. That not only sets the makeup in place but also gives a very beautiful finish to the entire makeup. So I'm going to do that. Kajal, I'm going to take the K Beauty 24 Hour Kajal, and for my eyeliner I'm going to use the Maybelline Colossal liquid liner. I'll finish them and be right back. I did do my classy smoky eye even at the bottom borderline. I used my kajal and used a black eyeshadow to smudge it. I absolutely love a dark coal eye look. And now for lipstick, with such a heavy eye makeup, you can use a light pink lipstick or a neutral lipstick, or you can of course use bright colors. There's no hard and fast rule that if you are going with a smoky eye, you shouldn't apply a bright color. So I do have a couple of choices for you. First lipstick I have for you is from L18. This is their ColourPop matte lipstick. This is in the shade Coral Rose, which is this is like a bright orange. It's not on your face orange, but it's a beautiful wearable orange. You can wear this, or if you are looking for neutral shade, then you can go with something like Taupe Thrill from Nykaa. This is a very cool toned brown shade. You can go with this. I'm currently confused between two lipsticks. One is the L'Oreal Rouge Signature liquid lipstick in the shade 121. I choose, or I'm confused between that and this one from Blush Bee Beauty. This is how the lipstick looks. This is like a very gorgeous pinkish red shade. So I am in a great confusion which one to use. Probably I'll just mix these both and apply it. This is such a great shade by itself, and I don't know whether I should leave it like this or apply the L'Oreal lipstick. So this is one lipstick look that you can get. You can directly wear a bright shade like this and then you're good to go. But I'm going to show you another way how you can neutralize this color a little bit by applying a lighter pink shade on top. That's it for today's makeup. This is my outfit. If you watched my Diwali vlog, you will know that this was my second outfit on Diwali. If you haven't checked that out, I will leave a card here and you can go watch it. I will see you all in another video. If you recreate this look, then don't forget to tag me on my Instagram page. If you have a private account, don't forget to send me a screenshot of your recreation of this look. I would love to see it. I'll see you all in another video. Take care. Bye bye.